Hello everyone, my name is Roya and today I am coming to you with the books that I plan to read in the month of September. Firstly, I am going to be bringing the TBR jar back this video. So before I get to that though, before I get to picking a book out of there for this month to try to get to, I'm just going to show you everything else that I plan to read this month, which is really not very much. So because I really don't know what I'm going to read this month for the most part. So the only book that I'm currently reading right now is by Sherwood Smith. I'm about halfway through this. I may have actually finished it by the time this video is posted. And then I do have the other 3 books in the series. So I am going to try to read all 4 of these books by the end of September. We'll see if that actually happens or not, but I really hope that it does because I've been really meaning to get to this series forever. And then aside from that, I really don't know necessarily what else I'm going to read this month because, I mean, I have a few different goals in mind. Firstly, I am somewhat catching up on my reading goal. I was more than 20 books behind. Now I'm only like 17 books behind, so I'm doing pretty good that way. And so I might continue to just read like some of the shorter books that I have on my shelf, or I might keep reading some of the books that I've just like had for a while, because one of my goals is to like really cut down on how many books I have had on my shelf forever unread and all of that, especially since I might not necessarily be keeping a lot of those books. And so if I don't keep them once I read them, that's, you know, shelf space that I can put to good use with more books. But anyway, and then I also just of course have a lot of books that I've gotten recently that I really want to get to. So aside from the Inda series, I really don't know what I'm necessarily going to read this month, so that's partly why I wanted to choose now to bring the TBR jar back. So this jar is mostly filled with the books that I'm like the most excited to get to, not counting any books I got this year, just counting books that I've gotten up until this year, but they're like overall the books that I've been meaning to get to the most, that type of thing. So I'm basically going to just shake up this jar and pick a book. The book that I picked out of the TBR jar is The Witches of Eileenon by Kate Forsyth. This is a book that I'm sure some of you guys have seen in previous TBR videos because I've really been meaning to get to it for a really long time and just really have not. So hopefully the fact that I picked it out of the TBR jar will mean that I will actually get to it this month. Who knows? But anyway, so those are pretty much, you know, about half of the books that I'm going to end up getting to this month if I do in fact get to them. You never know what could happen. But anyway, so let me know if you've read any of these books and have any thoughts on them, and if you've seen any books that I've hauled recently or anything like that that you think like I need to get to ASAP or anything like that. If I haven't, just let me know in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!